So welcome to Lacey. You can actually get on camera if you want, bud.
Oh, okay.
So welcome to the first Zoom with the kids, special fans and members of the Western Force. So we're going to try and do this very regularly to keep you guys connected to the playing group and staff members and ask your questions that I've seen. So the way it will happen is I'll sort of introduce the players and then I'll go around and introduce your name, give us a little bit of update about yourself, and then I'll do the same, and then you can ask your question. So from the players, we've got Jacob Abel. So Abe's can wave. We've got Henry. Henry's child is somewhere, no? And then we've got Nick Juiced. Juicey. We've got Palmer. And Palmer's tribe will be somewhere as well. And then we've got Ian Pryor as well from a special request. We've got a special question for Sitchi as well. And then we've got all the kids. And then we've got Reese, who is here from the Western Force. Helen, who is head of memberships. And then all the kids. So I'll go through. And so we've got Andrew. Andrew, give us a wave. Andrew Sampson. There he is. Mr. Lacey. Actual Mr. Lacey there. The nuns.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
We've got the whole crew there. And then we got the Midgley family, if I said that right. And then who else we got? The Norris family. So just missing Chuck. There's Chuck Norris in the background. And then we've got the Winds as well. Just a wave. And then we've got Hunter, who hasn't got his camera on, but I assume he can hear me. So if I start with, let's start with the nuns. If you want to ask the boys your questions one at a time, we get them answered if you like.
Hey, Deacon, what was your question?
What will you be if you weren't a Western Force player?
So I'll quickly go around so everyone just jump in and add what they want. And you can't say job keeper.
Who's up first?
I think I'll go. I think I'd be a university student full time if I wasn't playing football right now.
Should I go?
Yeah.
I probably would either play music or probably just a tradie of some sort.
Yeah, I'll probably, I wanted to run a cafe for a while there, so probably start my own little cafe or probably get in the trades, probably a carpenter or something like that.
Yeah, I'm probably exactly the same. I'll definitely be doing a trade, but before I moved over here, I was actually a garber back in Sydney, so that was actually not too bad. You get fit during the day and then, just do a gym sesh in the ARBEG followed by training.
And Ian?
Yep. I'd probably either be in the mines or be a physio. I'd say one of those two.
The mines.
What about Hodjo?
I'd be retired, full-time retired.
Hodjo got the dream job. He's good.
The next question.
Right, next question, boys.
You had one about the jersey.
Ask the next question. Deacon, ask the next question.
What's your favorite color on the Western Force jersey?
The favourite colour?
Yeah, so
Favorite color, yeah.
the question was, do you like the home or away jersey more, the yellow or the blue one?
Can we go first? I'd say the blue, the home jersey, because you can't ever see a blue without blue, you know?
Good answer.
Yeah, I
Palmer?
think blue is my favourite too.
I'll probably go the home jersey as well. but the away jersey is not too bad. How it's got the WA state which represents which is who you represent. So I like the yellow away jersey as well, but maybe favouring the blue jersey at the moment.
Yeah, I'm probably the same. I like the new design, but it's always we're wearing the blue jersey at home is always a good feeling. So probably the blue jersey.
I'll go against the grain and say the yellow and black jersey.
Change it up.
All right, so we'll cross to so Andrew, if you unmute now, you can ask some questions to the players.
How do you feel when after you score a try? How do you feel after you score a try?
So the question was, how do you feel after you score a try? I'll probably go to Palmer or Juicy here because they probably scored the most tries. No offense, Sitchy.
It's the best feeling in the world.
I'm usually trying to catch my breath. Just trying to catch my breath, walking back to the halfway line to get my water.
I'll just kick the goals.
Why don't Henry give a feeling? You scored a World Cup try last year.
Yeah. No, look, scoring tries, it's good, but most of the credit goes back to your teammates. I scored a power try this year, but I was just lucky that I was there, and since you got a bad pass behind them, so I think it goes to your teammates. You don't really feel. I think it goes to your teammates. Yeah.
Full credit to the boys.
Didn't say thanks either, Tafes.
I was trying to catch my breath.
Halfway. Must exit.
I was trying to catch my.
So Andrew, how do you feel after you've scored a try?
I felt because I had one.
You felt impressed, didn't you?
I felt impressed because that was my first one, only at one.
Oh, beautiful.
Next question.
How do you feel after the season ends?
How do you feel after the season's ends, guys? Jacob and Ian?
Usually sad because it's ended, but also happy because there's a bit of a break, and then about a week into the break, sad because there's no rugby. So it's mixed feelings.
I'm the same as Jacob. Happy and sad, and then first weekend you realise you're starting to put on a bit of weight, so then you start having to work again. So
Yeah.
sad to not see my friends every day.
So anyone else got something different about how they feel at the end of the season?
Probably sore after the season's done. Your body's probably been through a big season, so you're trying to rest up and get the body right for the next season.
All right, we'll go to the Norris family now. They're waiting patiently there. You want to ask your questions?
Yes. This one is for Ian Pryor. I was just asking, what do you think about when you kick a conversion?
Ooh, good question. Generally, looking at how far away from the post. If guys like Henry Tofu, when they score, they try and score it close to the post, which makes my job easy, which is really nice. And then I just try and keep it simple. What my dad taught me, just head down, watch the ball, and nice and easy swing. Try and keep it really simple. It's very easy to overthink.
What do you do before a game to get pumped up?
Got a Juicy?
I like to just listen to music, but not too heavy music. Otherwise, I get too pumped up. So I like to listen to that bit of relaxing music, and then just talk to the boys, and then that usually gets me in the right zone to
What do you like doing in your spare time?
Palmer and Henry.
For me, I just try to spend as much time with kids because I spend most of the time, spend most of the day at training. And so the only time I sort of get to spend time with my kids is as soon as I get home because I need to feed them, get them in the bath. So they have to get into bed early because they have school the next day or daycare. So that's all I'm doing at the moment until they're 18 and they can go do whatever they want.
Yeah, I'm probably the same. Well, I've got 2 young kids as well. But if I didn't have kids, I'd probably be down at the beach a lot more. Probably play golf a lot more, and probably maybe go get have coffees a lot more.
You can't see.
And the last one there.
How are you keeping up your fitness in isolation?
Good one for Jacob.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the trainers have given us lots of running programs and things that we have to do, so we're doing a lot of that. But also, because I don't really have any weights, my cousin's been helping me with my weights and letting me bench press them. And so I've been using my cousin as a weight. He's not too heavy, so it's not too hard, but that's been helping me keep fit.
My cousin.
Yeah, he's been helping me out.
I heard you the one-handed push-up pro there, Jacob. Western Force push-up pro, one-handed, eh? Is that you?
Yeah, look, you know, I haven't been challenged yet, but I'm sure I'm up there. Nah, yeah, I'll give it a crack. They should make that a challenge, actually.
Right. Well, if we got time after this, we'll get every one of the players to do a push-up challenge and we can all watch. How's that sound?
Lovely.
Oh.
And then we cross to the Marlowe family down there. Have you got some questions for us? Just got to take it off. There we go. Go ahead.
What's the player's favourite position on the field?
All right, so we go across the board. So we go, Jacob, your favourite position?
Halfback.
And then Palmer.
Centre.
Justy.
Yeah, centre as well.
Henry.
Probably fullback, just because you get to attack more and we can sort of hide in defence.
And then Ian.
I actually really like flanker, but I've never been big enough to play there. I just think it's a cool position.
Love that.
Yeah, normally the best players play that position. So, next question.
What would be some good tips for fitness before the next season?
What would be some hot tips for fitness going into the next season? So, Palmer and Justy.
Some hot tips. I think the best thing is to do a run and take a ball and go for a kick with your brother. Is that your brother?
Yeah, mine's probably the exact same as Justy, but I like to have someone else to run with, so because it gets real boring and lonely when you have to run by yourself. So even if it's a little brother or little sister, or like a family friend who lives close, I just ask them to come along, and it just sort of makes the run that more enjoyable.
All right, and we go to the Midgley family that have the pool table in the background. Are you going to invite us all over to play a game of pool?
Possibly.
I come down here every day to play a game of pool. Like, we don't need to.
Now, what's your question?
Can any of you do a backflip like Westy can?
Can anyone do a backflip? like Westy?
Palmer probably can.
Yeah, I've seen Palmer do it.
Yeah. Palmer can.
Palmer can do everything.
Not me, guys.
I'll take that. They could probably do a forward roll only.
Yes.
Last question.
And next question.
How is it playing on the rugby field?
How does it feel like playing professional rugby?
Who's going first?
Jacob, well, let's give it. So Jacob's in his first full year of professional rugby, so we'll give you an insight of how it feels to be first time.
So my first professional game was this year in that round 1 game against Malaysian Valky, and that was that was a super exciting experience. Running out into the stadium for the first time in my life, I was running out to a stadium where everyone was there to watch our team play. So that was a pretty amazing experience. Like, we were the main event of that night, and that was something I'd never experienced before, and that was a dream come true.
And then probably either Palms or Henry that are sort of probably halfway through their sort of being professional, halfway through their career.
Yeah, look, it's it's a special feeling. You get to go out and play rugby, with your mates that you get to spend all week with. So I think it's quite special when you get to do something that you really love, and it's just a great feeling when you get out there and playing in front of a big crowd as well.
Yeah, for me, I enjoy it. Like, I get nervous when I run onto the field, but then when you sort of look out into the stands, you see all your family and friends that have come there to support you and your teammates. That's a pretty big feeling, and it gets you really excited to play. You're not just representing your family, but you're also representing the club and in Australia. So that's a pretty exciting feeling for me.
And then Ian, that's been professional about 35 years, and at the back end of his career.
Pretty sure I'm Palmer's age, but that's all good. No, it's definitely the coolest job in the world. So being able to run out in front of big stadiums and in front of the Sea of Blue is pretty special.
I think he's frozen there.
Yeah, he's jumped out.
It gives you goosebumps when you run out of that tough.
All right, we'll jump to the next one while Ian is frozen. We'll go to Mr. Lacey's question, and don't ask any questions about Brad.
What made you start playing rugby?
What was that one? Can you say it again, please?
What made you start playing rugby?
What made you start playing rugby?
Yep.
Palmer and Juicy?
I grew up playing Aussie rules when I was very young, and then I saw a few of my friends that were playing rugby and how much fun they were having, and I decided to give it a crack, and I enjoyed it a lot more than Aussie rules, and I've played it ever since.
Yeah, I actually grew up playing volleyball. So I actually didn't start playing rugby until I was 18 in Brisbane, as a favor for my best friend who needed numbers for their team. So I ended up scoring 4 tries that game. So and then I've stayed ever since, and I've really enjoyed it.
And the boys want to know why you started playing rugby.
Because my uncle was playing rugby and he was professional.
Is he famous?
No. I don't really know. No.
Next question.
Good chat.
What will you be doing if you needed to do number 1 in a rugby game?
I'll get everyone to answer this one. So the question was, what would you do if you had to go to the bathroom during a rugby game? So Palmer?
What do you do, Palms?
I just have to hold it in until half time.
Yeah.
Or hopefully it rains during the game.
I think you just have to hold it in, do your best.
Henry?
I'll probably do what Jerry Collins a couple of years ago. He sort of got on, he got on his knees and yeah.
And Jacob?
Oh, no, you'd have to go. Make sure you go before you play, just in case. Even if you don't need to, just try. So that doesn't happen.
Like your parents tell you if you're going on a long car trip.
Yeah, go now so we don't have to stop a million times, just like that.
And Ian, what would you do if a player asked to be substituted because they needed to go to the toilet?
Tell them to stay in the change rooms. Don't come back.
All right.
All right. Have you got another question?
Nope.
No. All right. So now what we'll do is Hunter there? Can Hunter? I don't know. Do you want to ask your question?
Hi guys. My first question is: are you guys finding it hard to stay motivated during coronavirus and like keeping fit?
Ian?
No, it's not hard to stay motivated. Just missing hanging out with all my friends during the day. Like Palmer said, it's funner to actually run with someone else. So just trying to find someone to run with every now and again and stay fit. And we're very lucky in that we're paid to stay fit. So we've got to make sure we do that.
And Juicy, motivation?
Well, motivation's been good because I've found I have nothing else to do with the day otherwise. So still training hard, like Ian said, most days. So yeah, I think it hasn't been too bad.
And Hunter, your next question?
Do you think it'll be hard to get back to playing games after this break?
Palmer and Henry. So Palmer first.
No, not really. Like this period at the moment because we sort of have to run on our own. But as soon as everyone gets back to training, I think everyone's going to just be really excited to see each other and just be back as a team training full time again.
And Henry?
Yeah, I'm probably the same as Palmer. We've obviously kept up with our training. I think because we're missing out on the games that we should be playing, all the boys will be very excited when the next game comes along. So I think it'll be a lot of excitement, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Right. Have I missed anyone? Everyone? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up for any of the players that want to ask the kids any question before we go to the push-up off.
Yeah.
I got one for the nuns. Just what have you guys been doing during the holidays? Have mum and dad kept you busy?
Yeah. Poppies. We're making poppies.
Oh, cool.
We're doing poppies. We're doing poppies using chalk in our driveway.
Nice.
We're painting them. We're painting the egg cartons. We cut it and Mom found it. The instructions. No. On Facebook.
Have any of the kids been on TikTok like the players have been?
No.
Can you give us a demo so the players can do it on their one?
No.
Tell more. I got one for Mr. Lacey. Has his uncle been doing anything, or has he just been watching TV?
Mostly he is training in the garage, or he is nighttime watching TV, or he's
There it is.
playing with in his bedroom. Building long-term boxes for food.
Cool. Sounds like he's been busy.
Yeah.
I got one for Amy. What happened to your hand?
It's Claudia. I was riding my bicycle and I fell off, and then I broke it.
Oh no.
How long are you in your cast for?
We don't know. We have to go for an X-ray tomorrow to see if I have to have it on for 4 or 6 weeks.
Okay. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah.
She actually tried to challenge your dad to a one-armed push-up challenge, and look what happened.
And she won, so you broke her arm.
Yep, she's the ultimate. 100 push-ups in 100 seconds. This is the challenge.
So Andrew, have you got any more questions that you want to ask the boys before we have to go into the push-up challenge?
No.
No?
Okay. What's everyone's favourite player?
Marcel.
Marcel, 1 vote.
Who's your favourite player?
I don't have one.
No.
Brian Stander.
He's good. Good boys.
Henry.
Who's the nun family going to vote for?
Ben and me like Marcel, and I like Felice. I don't know which one's true.
I think he said Palmer's the best player.
If you spell Palmer Felitti, yes.
I'm going down.
And Mr. Lacey, who's your favourite player?
Ian Pryor.
Sorry, your internet's bad. I can't hear you.
Ian Pryor.
Still can't hear you. Your internet's bad.
Ian Pryor.
Thanks, Mr. Lacey.
And Hunter, you got a favourite player?
Ian Pryor, because he's a Soaks boy.
I think your internet's bad everywhere today.
He's after me today.
We've got one more question for Ian Pryor.
Oh, your internet's bad as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
How often do you go to general public? Because
A
we saw
lot.
you there the other day.
My wife likes coffees, so we tend to go there. But we had pizza there the other night. It was really good. Did you guys go there much?
Not really. We went there with one of Mum's friends that we met her there when the coronavirus wasn't here, and then we went there.
Okay. Yeah, the coronavirus is annoying like that.
We had a cinnamon scroll.
Ooh, good choice. I don't know what those are.
All right, so have we got any more questions, or does someone want to see Jacob do a push-up challenge with someone?
Juicy, shirt off.
No way.
So Jacob, who are you going to call out? I know the Norris family are going to do it with you, but anyone else?
What is the challenge? What's the goal?
You got to, I'll time you. It's how many push-ups you do in 30 seconds.
Oh, shucks.
Oh.
Does it change one of the boys or one of the family?
I think one of the boys you're going to challenge, but I think every junior member is going to do it, aren't they?
Yeah, and the floor goes to Claudia.
All right, I'll give you 30 seconds to get ready.
I didn't even do that.
Who wants to do some push-ups? Come on. Someone who hasn't done upper body recently.
Get done, then, boy.
I'll put the video on.
Roger will join you.
Needed a bit of volume.
No, Dad,
You're on too strong for me.
Ellen's going to be.
Dave's good at push-ups.
We're going to go in 5, 4, 3,
Go on, Jace. Go on.
2, 1, go.
Do I start?
Oh, Lacey's winning.
Oh, do I go?
Oh, Kazi, go.
Go.
Oh,
Jake's losing.
Oh no.
14. Keep going.
I'm supposed to be counting myself.
Lacey's
Yep.
winner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boy.
Girls doing good.
Hey.
Oh, Morris family might.
All
Go,
right.
Mr. Lacey.
Time's up.
Time's up. Come here.
Who won, Helen?
The dog. Lacey won. Hi, Michelle.
I'm going to give my vote for Andrew. I think Andrew did the best push-ups.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Gym today.
Before we wrap it up, has anyone got anything they want to ask the boys, or boys ask the fans, or anything in general conversation?
If you want a good club to go to next year, come join Monteroo.
The brothers.
Island for
Got this though.
Does anyone live down near Rockingham? Because if you do, Coastal Cavs is where it's at.
So I think everyone's saying that they're going to go play for West Scarborough.
Go the brothers!
Uni.
Go Bulls! Okay.
All right. So who's looking forward to when the boys back are out on the field?
I do.
Who's going to come watch the first game?
Me.
Yeah. We
Hands
watch
up if you
all
got
the
time.
home games.
All right. So thank you all for joining us on this first kids forum.